Saya nggak apa-apa ya Pak, pelan-pelan.
Yeah. Okay, so you can probably start or opening first for your presentation, and after that, just tell slide by slide with your group to the audience. Okay. Yeah, I think the time is yours. And after group 1 finish or they have done for their presentation, so I hope for the audience or group 2, you can give the response or probably also question if you still have a question. Brigitte belum. Yeah, it's okay. I think we can start directly for the presentation ya. Maybe waiting for some others. Menunggu yang lainnya. Oke, silakan Panji.
Siap.
Bisa dimulai ya.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Good evening, everyone. We introduce. We from group 1. Terdiri dari saya, Panji Prakosa Putra, Ibu Rindu, Pak Majid, dan Bu Rani. Oke, kita akan bahas materi dari Mr. Muhid, itu yang materi keempat. Body structure exercise. Body structure exercise nanti ini konsepnya saya akan bagi-bagi presentasi penjelasan kepada kelompok 1, grup 1. Ada terdiri dari video sama slide PowerPoint dan contoh esai yang benar dan baik. Oke, sekarang let's start to listen my presentation. Essay structure or body. Basic essay structure itu terdiri dari yang pertama, introduction, body paragraph, and conclusion. Nah, untuk yang body, the body paragraph in an essay should develop your topic, prove your points, have a pattern, chronological order, terdiri dari chronological order, comparison or contrast, or combination of both. Sedangkan paragraph structure is group of related sentence that discuss one and usually only one main idea. Paragraph can be as short as one sentence or as long as 10 sentence or more. Jadi terdiri satu kalimat atau bahkan 10 atau 10 atau lebih kalimat. The length of a paragraph is not important. It should be long enough to develop the main idea. Okay, next explain Bu Rindu. Bu Rindu bisa?
Ya.
Pak Majid. Bu Rindu bisa.
Paragraph structure. 3 parts of a paragraph: topic, sentence, supporting sentence, sentence if necessary. Next. Topic, sentence. Topic, sentence, topic, controlling idea, controls or limit the topic to a specific area. Gold topic, as precious metal, is known for two important characteristics. Controlling idea.
Nah, Jadi itu untuk di topik contohnya gold itu topik penjelasannya precious metal dan controlling idea-nya two important characteristic. Jadi gold itu ada topiknya sama controlling idea-nya, Pak. Lanjut Bu Rindu.
Writing sentence. Topic sentence must be a sentence with a subject and a verb. Topic sentence should neither be too general nor too specific. A topic sentence should not have unrelated controlling ideas. Next.
Okay. Next, explain Pak Majid.
Okay. The quoting sentences explain or prove the topic sentence are specific and factual. Can be examples, statistics, or quotation. Paragraph structure. Concluding sentence signals the end of the paragraph, leaves the reader with the most important. It can do this in two ways, by summarizing the main points of the paragraph, by repeating the topic sentences in different words. A paragraph doesn't always need a concluding sentence. Paragraph structure, end of paragraph signals followed by a comma. Finally, in brief, conclusion, indeed, in short. Lastly, therefore, paragraph structure, end of paragraph signal not followed by comma. The evidence suggests that there can be no doubt that these examples show that we can see that. Sudah Pak Panji.
Oke. Ya, baik. Untuk slide-nya sudah selesai. Saya akan bagikan untuk rekaman videonya. Sebentar ya, Pak. Mohon didengarkan dan disimak baik-baik.
In this video,
terdengar nggak Pak untuk videonya?
Ya, sudah terdengar Panji.
We'll talk about body paragraphs and how to write them. The basic essay structure for an English essay has these parts: the introduction with the thesis statement, followed by 3 body paragraphs, each having a topic sentence, supporting sentences, and a conclusion. And then finally, a conclusion paragraph. Now, in this video, we're going to talk about how to write the body paragraphs. For each of the body paragraphs that you write, you will need one main idea for each body paragraph, and then each of these main ideas will have more supporting details, as well as a conclusion sentence. Now, each of the body paragraphs will have some kind of explanation or example or evidence for the main idea of that paragraph. These are your supporting sentences.
Komplain, kalian penipu.
Halo, ada masalah apa ya?
Katanya limit
By explanation, I mean giving more information about the topic or the idea of the paragraph. Examples are actual samples of the idea or the topic that will better help explain the main idea to the reader. Evidence would include any kind of numbers or quotes about the topic that can be found from outside sources. In an academic essay, these need to be referenced properly, showing where this information was found. Now you'll do the same thing for your second main point or second body paragraph, including explanations, examples, and evidence for that point. And you will do the same for the third main point or third body paragraph. So let's talk about how to write the body paragraphs. Each body paragraph needs the following things: a topic sentence, supporting details, and a conclusion sentence. Each topic sentence will include one of the ideas from the thesis statement in the introduction paragraph. The thesis statement should include the main ideas that you want to discuss in your essay. Using these main ideas, you'll develop your body paragraphs. Let's use this topic as an example. The class, now here's a topic, daily life. They're very being used, being make are useful in the class. From this introduction, we can use in our paragraph. The first is check facts, the second is take tests, and the third is make presentations. Now, these are the three main ideas that you'll develop in your body paragraph to explain your thesis. Take our first check. So after some ratings with his story for this and the paragraphs in these topic sentence needs to include the main in this paragraph.
Oke, sepertinya sinyalnya Panji tidak terlalu kuat. Ya, mungkin bisa di-share linknya saja nanti dari kelompok 1. Ya, Mr. Majid. Ya, dan Rindu mungkin bisa info ke Panji. Karena Panjinya terpental. Ya, linknya atau di-download dulu videonya dari YouTube sehingga nanti tidak terlalu berat. Ya, silakan di info ke Panji, nanti bisa di-share, nanti Mister bantu tayangkan di sini. Ya, Panji. Halo Panji. Ya, sepertinya sinyalnya
Ini
terputus.
tiba-tiba keluar. Sinyalku.
Ya, jadi caranya ketika si videonya itu dari YouTube atau dari supporting video lainnya, itu kita save dulu, jadi tidak terlalu berat nanti ya. Oke, Mister bantu tayangkan. Sebentar, Mister download dulu berarti ya. Mungkin bisa dilanjutkan dulu, Panji. Tadi setelah video, apa yang akan disampaikan setelahnya? Boleh dibantu oleh siapa, Mister Majid?
Lanjut, Pak. Mau dilanjut?
Ya, boleh dilanjut. Silakan, Panji.
Ya, maaf ya, Pak. Ya, mana tuh? Sebentar. Aku lihat dulu. Sabar ya, Pak. Oke. Layar. Sudah terlihat?
Itu ada Rani, nanti ada bagian Rani juga, Panji. Apa gimana?
Kasih ya.
Nah, nanti dia buka untuk apa? Untuk contoh esai yang benar dan baik. Ini
Ya,
bagian videonya.
ya silakan dilanjutkan.
Ya.
Gimana, Panji? Sudah jalan belum videonya? Sepertinya nggak jalan
Bukannya
ya.
sudah, Pak?
Tapi nggak ada
Masa
suara.
sih?
Oke, boleh nanti link
Sebentar.
dibagikan
Oh
saja.
iya.
Ya,
Link YouTube-nya dikasih ke grup ya. Nanti semua materi dikirim ke grup ya. Nah, berarti ini bisaran. Rani bisa. Berarti aku aja ya. Lanjutin.
Oke, ini Mister bantu tampilkan videonya ya, Panji ya.
Oh iya.
Suaranya terdengar nggak? Coba dicek.
Iya.
In this video, we'll talk about body paragraphs and how to write.
Ada suaranya?
Udah ada.
Ada sir, jelas.
The basic essay structure for an English essay has these parts. The introduction with the thesis statement, followed by 3 body paragraphs, each having a topic sentence, supporting sentences, and a conclusion. And then finally, a conclusion paragraph. Now, in this video, we're going to talk about how to write the body paragraphs. For each of the body paragraphs you will need one main idea for each body paragraph, and then each of these main ideas will have more supporting details, as well as a conclusion sentence. Now, each of the body paragraphs will have some kind of explanation or example or evidence for the main idea of that paragraph. These are your supporting sentences. By explanation, I mean giving more information about the topic or the idea of the paragraph. Examples are actual samples of the idea or the topic that will better help explain the main idea to the reader. Evidence would include any kind of numbers or quotes about the topic that can be found from outside sources. In an academic essay, these need to be referenced properly, showing where this information was found. Now, you'll do the same thing for your second main point or second body paragraph, including explanations, examples, and evidence for that point. And you will do the same for the third main point or third body paragraph. So let's talk about how to write the body paragraphs. Each body paragraph needs the following things: a topic sentence, supporting details, and a conclusion sentence. Each topic sentence will include one of the ideas from the thesis statement in the introduction paragraph. The thesis statement should include the main ideas that you want to discuss in your essay. Using these main ideas, you'll develop your body paragraphs. Yet, let's use this topic as an example. The topic is the usefulness of smartphones in the classroom. Now, here's a possible introduction paragraph for this essay topic. Smartphones are becoming a part of everyday life. They are used for various reasons and are even being used more often in the classroom. Being able to check facts, take tests, and make presentations are some ways that smartphones are useful in the classroom. Now, from this introduction, we can see that the thesis statement includes 3 main points that we can use in our body paragraphs. The first is check facts, the second is take tests, and the third is make presentations. Now, these are the 3 main ideas that you'll develop in your body paragraphs to explain your thesis statement. Let's take our first main idea and begin to write our first body paragraph. Our main idea is check facts. Now, we need to decide what details we'd like to add to include in our paragraph. So after some brainstorming, maybe you decide these 3 details will help explain more about how the smartphone can help with checking facts in the classroom. Historical information, latest news reports, and the dictionary. Now we need to write a paragraph using these ideas. The topic sentence needs to include the main idea about checking facts. And in this paragraph, the first sentence is the topic sentence says, one of the most common usages of the smartphone is for looking up facts and information. Now, this is followed by an explanation about how you could look up historical events. Articles about historical events can be accessed via the internet. And then the next sentence gives an example. A copy of the Declaration of Independence can be found easily. And then we add our next idea by writing the words, in addition. Reading the latest news reports for discussion in the classroom is also a possibility. And now we'll include our third detail by adding the word Moreover, most smartphones have a dictionary to help with spelling and meaning of unknown words. And then we're ready to put our final conclusion sentence about this main idea. The smartphone makes access to this information very convenient for students. Now, after writing this paragraph, you could continue to develop it further by adding more examples or explanations. Here's an example. We've added another example for the second detail. For instance, different news channels will report from different angles, and the students can compare this information. Now, this sentence is an example as well as an explanation of the second detail about news reports. And then we've also added some more information other than the dictionary. Language translators are also helpful in language classes. So in this way, you can develop your paragraph further and increase the information in your body paragraph. Now we can do the same thing for our second body paragraph. The main idea was that the smartphone was useful for taking tests. Now we need to explain this further in our paragraph. So the details that you decided on might be that the smartphone allows access for pre-made tests and quizzes, and then you'll explain that there are various apps that are available for this, and that real-time feedback makes this a positive use of the smartphone. Now we need to write our paragraph. We'll start with the topic sentence. Another use of the smartphone in the classroom is the ability to take tests. Now notice that we use a transition word, another, to begin this paragraph. And we'll follow with an explanation of what we mean. Teachers can prepare these tests ahead of time and allow the students to take them on their own devices in the classroom. And then you add your next detail about the various apps available. You then will follow with your next idea by using the word in addition. To taking the tests on their phones, real-time feedback can be made available to the students, making the learning process even more efficient. And then you'll finish with your conclusion sentence. These attributes of the smartphone to give tests can enable teachers to maximize their teaching methods. Now, you can always add more information to develop the paragraph further, if you choose. Now we need to work on our third body paragraph. After some brainstorming, you decide these are some good reasons for the smartphone to be used to help to make presentations. You do not need a USB, you can store information easily, and you can connect directly to a projector. Now you take those detailed ideas and write your paragraph. Finally, the smartphone is capable of being used to give presentations in the classroom. Now, the word finally is a transition word that begins this last body paragraph. You'll begin to add your details in the next sentences. This eliminates the need for a USB, which was a necessity in the past. The smartphone is able to store large amounts of data, which is useful when making presentations. Also, connecting the smartphone to a projector is simple and allows larger groups to be able to see the presentation easily. Now you've written all of your details, so you're ready to write your conclusion sentence. All of these reasons demonstrate the usefulness of the smartphone in the classroom. Now that you've written all of your paragraphs, you can see that your essay's been developed. And remember that the transition words that you will use help connect your ideas throughout your essay. Be sure you include these types of words in your body paragraphs. So let's review what we've just learned. Your body paragraphs each need to have a main idea that are followed by details, which include explanations, examples, and evidence. To write body paragraphs, you need to remember that each body paragraph needs a topic sentence, supporting details, and a conclusion sentence. And each topic sentence will include one of the ideas from the thesis statement in the introduction paragraph. Now, if you write your thesis statement in a clear way, your main ideas will be easy to identify. This is how you develop and write body paragraphs. I hope you found the video helpful. Happy writing.
Oke, terima kasih banyak Pak Majid. Nah,
Okay. I will close the Zoom first and then join the same link first ya. Oke, ini Zoom-nya sudah mau habis. Mister close dulu, nanti join di link yang sama. Oke, Panji.
siap.